Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only.
Alright, let's see the next one. So it's the same thing. So there is a repository and Bandit 31 password is the same as Bandit 31. Clone the repository and find the password. Okay. So SSH into the same thing, 31, and password is this. And if you ls, there's nothing. mktemp, again you need to create a directory, okay, to clone the repository. Okay, cd into that and git clone and this repository. Okay, and here you need to change the port because we are using SSH protocol. So we are mentioning the same port as this one, and S and same password. Oh shit. Done. cd into repo. Let's ls cat readme. So this time your task is to push a file to the remote repository. Okay, by remote repository they are saying that this is the remote repository. Okay, so don't worry about that. So just push, okay, git push, that's enough. And the details are, the file name should be this and the content should be this. Okay, and the master branch should be there. Okay, so first of all let's check the branch which we are in. So we are still in master branch, so no need to worry about this branch part. Okay, this is done. So next thing you need to do is you need to create a file, okay, and then push it with this content. Since it is asking for this content, so it's probably a text file. Okay, you can do it in a couple of ways. You can use echo command, simply echo command, may I come in. Okay, and then question mark, quotes, and redirect it to a key.txt. Okay, this you can do, right? By doing this you can create the key file. Okay, here a new file is created. The next step is you need to add, okay, you need to add this file to the repository. Okay, that will be called as staging. So what you need to do is git add -file key. This file is what you're adding to the repository. Usually what other people will do is they will simply do git add and then star. So add every file to the repository. So that's what they usually do. But if you want to specify a file, okay, you can do it like this. Okay, and now these things are ready to be shipped. Okay, so this file with the content is ready. Okay, and this is added for delivery. Okay, so this will be ready to send it to the repo. So this is inside the repo but is not a part of the repo. Okay, so now you have to do is you need to commit the changes. Okay, now I'm ready. Now I'm committing the changes. So commit -m. So -m stands for message. Okay, you need to give a message like anything, it doesn't matter. Okay, so once you send some message, okay, lol, something like that, anything, it doesn't matter, the message doesn't matter, it's just some notation. Okay, and you're committing the changes, and once you do, you have committed the changes. Okay, let me give you a brief of what actually happening here. Okay, so let's take this as my PC. Okay, so and this is a remote repository. Okay, remote. Okay, and this is local. So you can run git with all the versions in the local repository itself, but what they want us to do is you need to push it to the remote repository. Okay, here if you see, your task is to push a file to the remote repository. So what here we have done is, so this is the first step in which we have added a file, okay, to this repository. Okay, from remote, from SSH and some repo to our repo, and then we have added this file, okay, added this file, and now we have to say, okay, I'm ready, okay, I'm committing the changes, and this is still in local branch, okay. So this has been upgraded already. So after this commit, it has been upgraded to latest version, okay, and new changes has been done. The final thing we need to do is we need to push it to the remote repository. So that's the final step, okay. You have added a file, you have committed the changes, it has been upgraded, so this has to be upgraded, okay. So the final command that we need to do is git push, okay. Here if you see, all we have done is this, and git push, and yes, and yes again, like we need to set the password. Git push failed. Okay, it is failed, but what happened is attempted to validate the files, okay, and here's some extra message, well done, here's the password for next level, okay. We got the password, but what they have done is they have rejected, okay. It's fine, we got the password. So it has to be this way, because if we keep on updating this repository, so everyone else will be using the same repository, so it will be clumsy, okay. So they have made it such a way that we get the password and then reject the reject the push, okay. Remote repository is not updated, but when we are trying to update, it just validate the check and then it gave us the password, right? Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one.